aloha, my beautiful Pisces. I'm Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I am here with July 2019 monthly Zodiac reading for your sign. So this month is already going to be interesting. We have Chiron going in retrograde July 1st. We have a new moon in Cancer July 2nd, and that's also the total solar eclipse. We also have Mercury going in retrograde on July 7th, and it's going to stay in retrograde into July 31st. So that's pretty much a whole month of us being in the past, stuck in the past. We also have a full moon as well as a partial lunar eclipse on July the 16th. So as you can tell, this month is going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs, a lot of reflection, a lot of reliving the past, for lack of better words. A lot of reliving in the past, trying to get to our next step, trying to figure out, okay, where in the past did we mess up? Or not necessarily mess up, where in our past did our life change? And how can we use our past to brighten our future? So this is going to be a whole learning lesson. So make sure you're paying attention this month. But let's jump into the cards and see what the energy has in store for your sign. Alright, Pisces. So before we jump into your energies, let's call on some help. I call on fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. I call upon my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, my protectors, and my wayshorers. I call upon the Most High within me, Sahu. I also pay homage to Papa Legba, who grants me access into the spiritual realms. Ashe. So crowning your energy for this July, we have this third eye chakra. Ooh, and underneath that you have that inner guidance. So this is you really, really, really awakening to some wisdom, some clarity, and some truth. And that's everything that you're going to need to navigate you this crazy, chaotic, yet beautiful month of July. So definitely make sure you're taking time to go deep within yourself and activate your third eye chakra by meditating, by journaling. You can even do scrying, like looking at the flame. You can look at, it's so many different ways that you can activate your third eye chakra. You can get you an amethyst crystal and allow it to open up on its own, my beautiful souls. But yes, this third eye chakra, this wisdom, this consciousness, this clarity is going to be important in navigating your path this July. All right, what else you got? Ooh, assertiveness. Somebody gonna have to speak their truth. And look, underneath that you got, what do you desire? So somebody's gonna have to speak up for what it is that they want. Somebody's gonna have to speak up on that truth and where it is that they're trying to go. It's okay, because your inner guidance and your higher self, they got you. They're gonna guide your words, but you just have to trust. Stop biting your tongue so much and speak how you truly feel, how you really, really feel. You have Sisters of the Sun rising. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibrations of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you. Just like the Sisters of the Sun rising, who brings great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. So this is definitely you speaking your truth, even when it comes to a group, because sometimes when you're working in a group, someone always has to feel like they're the boss, that they're in charge. And it's important that you let them know, like, hey, you're not the boss of me. Hey, this is how I feel. Hey, this is what I want. Hey, this is what I believe. So definitely, no matter what group endeavors you have going on, whatever group efforts you have to, bring forth a better planet, bring forth, even a better project. It doesn't have to be, you serving a major purpose in your life. It can be a creative project at work, but it's important that you speak your truth and that you allow your inner self to pretty much guide you on how you speak your truth and what your truth you're speaking. You have this Star card. Again, talking about guidance. You think about, what is it, the biblical one of them, when they used the North Star to find Jesus, I think. Don't quote me on it. I'm horrible. I'm not a religious person, so I don't know the full stories. I would do further research eventually, but right now it's not important to me. But, you know, with this star card, this is like this navigational system, you using the star to direct you. And it's crazy because this big star, this big one that's shining bright, that is your inner self. That is you, your higher self. Just like I called upon my higher self, you have a higher self, and that's your higher self who's guiding you along your path. So definitely trust that inner guidance that you have coming. Look, I can't make this shit up. It says path awareness. If I sincerely act, I'm always guided back to the right path for me and my central purpose. So you're all about guiding, getting guidance along your path. It's all about you even awakening up to trust your own guidance along your path. You knowing what is for you and what's not for you. Because not everything is for you. Just like this card say, what do you desire? It says you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So this is definitely you taking time to go within and figure out, okay, what is it that I actually desire? Which path is actually for me? And then you standing up and you speaking that truth. This is going to be a beautiful month for you, Pisces. Just absolutely beautiful. And you're already intuitive. So I feel like this inner guidance is not going to be a big issue. It's going to be more of you trusting this guidance. Trusting yourself. Trusting, you know, this star. Wow, that was quick. You have this Chariot card. Because it was quick. You know, the Chariot talks about, you know, racing. Talks about... balance as well, but definitely racing towards, you know, a goal, racing towards the finish line and actually coming out victorious. So, you know, you're going to be victorious on your path, and although it may be a race, don't necessarily treat it like a race, because you have this Five of Swords here talking about, you know, conflicts and battles and fights and things of that sort. But it's like you don't necessarily have to fight. You don't use your words. If you use your words, you won't have to use your swords. You know, you won't have to use weapon. Your words can be your weapon. You know, as long as you're speaking assertively, like, hey, you in the wrong lane, stay in your lane. Sometimes you have to tell people to literally stay in their lane, because a lot of people will try to tell you how to live your life and tell you what it is that you need to be doing with your life, and that's not their job. You know what's best for you. You have a whole inner guidance system that directs you where you need to go. And if you look on this Chariot card, you see all those stars, even on that crown. You're definitely guided. Don't ever feel like you're lost, because you're not, Pisces. You know exactly where you're going. You're guided. Your higher self guides you. Even if you can't see clearly, know that your higher self got you. But that's why it's important for you to take time to really open up this third eye chakra, really nurture this third eye chakra, really go deep and get that wisdom and that intuition and that clarity, so that, you know, you won't have no doubts about, am I going the right way? Am I heading on the right path? Because it's going to be clear and it's going to be very obvious to you that you are. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, my beautiful Pisces, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can check me out at www.lovegoddesshealing.org. You can also send me an email at 3lovegoddess@gmail.com, where I will be happy to look into the energies and see what is in store for you personally this month of July. And I'm definitely recommending that everyone gets a reading or some type of advice, because this month is going to be crazy. And it's important that you open and trust this wisdom, this clarity from your third eye, because things are going to just be so... You know, this Mercury retrograde and these eclipses, you know, they're going to be taking us back. They're going to be taking us forward. And it's like we're going to be trying to keep up. And sometimes it's easy for us to just get lost. Because in order for us to stay on path, we have to stay focused. And in order for us to stay focused, we have to have clear intentions on what it is that we're focusing on. And sometimes that can be difficult, especially when everything around us, it seems to be happening so fast and so chaotic. So it's most definitely important that you continue to trust yourself and trust your guidance. But all right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm sending lots of love and healing energy your way, and I will see you at the top. Bye.